Hi, and thanks for joining me today. Tim Marvel. Hey, today I want to talk about your abilities and your abilities being limitless. As a matter of fact, you're the ones that sets the limits on your abilities. I'll tell you a quick story. Years ago, many of you know I used to do some marathons, triathlons, and do some other things, and I took up biking. And I had a friend of mine, his name was Kevin Johnson. He worked at a Wheels in Motion in the Dallas area. And Kevin and I had a conversation. I went in, I'd never bought a bike before at a bike store. So I went in and I bought a bike, and I had a long conversation with him because I was getting older, I was in my 30s, and I was worried about my knees and so on. And I wanted to do something that I felt would be better on my body. So I wanted to get a bike instead of just running marathons and so on, because the miles are hard on your body. So I asked him, I said, what's a good workout? And he said, 100 miles. 100 miles is what these guys do. They go out and do centuries, and it's pretty cool. So I said, okay. So I figured I would try to do one a week, and I rode pretty much 7 days a week. I was riding 300 or more miles each week, which is quite a bit, even for an avid rider. So about 2 or 3 months after I bought the bike, they told me to bring it in, and they would just do a quick look over the bike because sometimes the chain stretches and so on. I remember going back, and I remember the mechanic asking me what the heck I'd been doing to the bike, and I told him, well, about every other weekend I loaded the bike up and I'd go out outside of Dallas because the traffic's so bad I really didn't know where to ride. So I wanted to get out in the country and go for a ride. So I'd get on my bike and I'd ride out 50 miles, and there happened to be a Dairy Queen there, and I would grab a bite to eat and I'd turn around and ride back. Now I kept water, and I kept the Camelback, the deal that I could drink from, and I took plenty of goo, which is kind of nourishment as I was riding. But I just went out by myself and I rode 50 miles out and 50 miles back, and I did it on a pretty regular basis. And as I'm telling the mechanic that, my buddy's asking me questions like, well, did you have a van? Did anybody follow you? And I'm like, no. See, those were all normal practices. That's what people typically did. See, people don't normally go out and get on a bike and ride 50 miles one way and ride 50 miles back and just stop at McDonald's or Dairy Queen and have a burger and then head back. But you know what? I didn't have anybody to set those limits for me. See, your abilities are limitless unless somebody tells you you can't do it. So do me a favor, when you attack your work today, do it with the mind that it's limitless. You can get as much done as you believe you can. So get something done today. So thanks, have a great day, I'll see you soon. Matter of fact, Tim Marvel, YouTube, or 10secondsdaily.com. That's 10secondsdaily.com. I'll talk to you soon.